What's up, Pursuit Nation? It's your president, KHU59 Gaming here, and today we are in the good GBA Season 3, Week 1. We are taking on JP and the SL Benfinneons. As far as the battle goes, I pretty much expected a lot of his team. Surprised not to see Mintz or Florges. Really happy to not see Florges. The Raichu is a little surprised of seeing it come, but everything else is pretty much what I expected. If you do not know what I'm bringing a physically defensive Celesteela, Psychic Terrain, Mega Alakazam, Dragon Dance Komodo, Choice Scarf, Nihilego, Spadef, Rotom Heat, and Fizdef Scyther. So now let's get into this battle. I'm going to lead off with my Rotom Heat as he leads off with his Darmanitan. So right here, I did not see him clicking Rock Slides, so I figured he'd just U-turn out, so I'm going to Volt Switch out. If he goes into Gastrodon, it's no big deal, and he does go into Gastrodon, so I get trapped turn 1. No big deal, so I'm going to pivot into my Celesteela on the Scald, but he goes for Toxic, which is even better. I don't take any damage. He pivots, goes hard Raichu here, which kind of confused me. He's going a little fast here. And I'm still a little bit sick. So I go for Protect as he reveals the Nuzzle. This is very interesting. So I'm going to slow this down a little bit so I can talk about the battle. So I Protect and see the Nuzzle and get more Leech Seed health back. And then I go into Rotom Heat expecting the Nuzzle or Thunderbolt or Volt Switch. As he goes for Nuzzle again, best case scenario. So really strong first 5 turns so far where we've weakened the Raichu to about 60%. As he goes Gastrodon again, I'm going to predict that and double into my Celesteela. And here I'm going to predict this man as he goes back into Raichu. I don't know why he did it twice, but Earthquake was my best move against the Gastrodon no matter what. So felt like it was no loss for me in going for that. So down goes to Raichu, and we've taken the lead. As he goes into Skarm, I'm just going to pivot into Rotom Heat as he goes hard on the Whirlwind, which is a little annoying. And now it's going to get really annoying because he has Stealth Rocks up. So I want to get my Rotom into defog. Otherwise, my Scyther can't check Mega Gallade properly, and also my stuff on my team will take more damage. So I get Whirlwinded out again. I get Whirlwinded into Komodo this time. So that's not good. Because I don't want to set up right now. So I just go back into Celesteela expecting the Brave Bird or another Whirlwind. And he goes for Brave Bird that time. Luckily I didn't get Whirlwinded again. This time I believe I stay in just to get Whirlwinded out. No, I go Rotom again and get Whirlwinded again. And I think I go back into Komodo again. This is just a cycle. This is just a vicious cycle. This only happens twice, though. I won't bore you guys to death. So I'm going to go for Dragon Dance here, assuming he Whirlwinds me out anyway. But he actually goes for Roost, which is nice. And the Leech Seed will always break his Sturdy. So here my thought process was if I get to +2 and he either clicks Brave Bird or Whirlwind in this position, he clicks Brave Bird, I win the game right here. If that's not Scarf Gengar. So I go for +2, and he unfortunately goes for Whirlwind. But it's absolutely fine because he gets my Celesteela in. And here I actually did not know that Whirlwind goes through Protect. So I get Whirlwinded out, but best possible case scenario, Rotom's in, and now we are going to finally defog. We're almost up to above half, so that's really good for us. I'm going to defog on the incoming Darmanitan. So that's good. Here I figured he'd go for a Rock Slide. So I go into Komodo hoping to set up on this thing, assuming it's Choice Scarf, but he goes for U-turn. Good play. This will force in the Gengar, which I assume to be Scarf, and he could possibly have Psychic or Dazzling Gleam, so I'm going to go into Celesteela and Scout for that. Perfect. We see the Dazzling Gleam, Celesteela takes 0, and I'm going to force out this Gengar, force back in Skarm. I missed the Leech Seed, which is a little unfortunate, but it's not too unfortunate. As he gets Rocks back up once again, as I click Leech Seed once again. So I'm going to get the Skarm in there. Out comes, he goes Hard Darm here, which little aggressive there. I'm going to take the Flare Blitz because I don't want Rotom dies after Stealth Rocks to it, so I'm going to stay in with my Stealth Steel and get the damage off. And he's just going to kill me off for Blitz and he'll die to Recoil. So Stealth Steel will get that kill as well, because in this league you get kills from Recoil, which I actually kind of like. So then now I'm going to go into my Alakazam. Hopefully he SDs here and like doesn't go for Shadow Sneak, but he goes for Leaf Blade instead, which is fine. That does about 60%. But now I have Psychic Terrain Zam. If that's not Scarf Gengar, this game is over. He will lose. I wasn't sure if Zam would just straight up win from here if it wasn't Scarf Gengar. But Skarmory wasn't weakened enough. But look at this. That's a resisted hit, and it's doing that much. I know Skarm doesn't have that much special defense, but it's not a goddamn Kartana. Like, come on. That was great. I really genuinely enjoyed this. I won that 1v1 unless he went for Brave Bird, so I always put him in range to die from Recoil. So now it's 4-1. Gengar cannot 4v1 my team, so I'll go to Nihilego as my best option. Unless he's like Scarf HP Ground, I should be able to pick it off with Nihilego, and he's not, so we're going to win 4-0. Good game to JP. I really had a lot of fun with this game. It was very low hacks. You can always appreciate games like these, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. Next week we take on Feebas, coach of the Marvelous Milotics, and I will see you guys in that video.